everyone, welcome back to the LBP Speedrunning Guide. Today we're going to be looking at Skulldozer, probably the most boring level in the entire game, besides elevation. You'll start the level by jumping up the first slope and lining up a dialogue jump. For some reason this race gate skip is a lot harder than the others, so it doesn't really matter if you miss it. You'll then want to jump up the following slope. Now for the rest of the level, it's mostly just running and avoiding obstacles. You're actually able to do a lot of edge jumps to gain speed though. You just need to watch out not to land in any gas. You can even move to the middle and back layer to get a few more in. Towards the midpoint it can sometimes be a challenge not to die based on how the debris falls. If these structures don't get affected at all, you can walk into the gas and it'll change to the back layer for you. Jumping over the gas will most likely slow you down, because you'll end up changing into the middle layer and getting stuck. If the structures were affected you might need to improvise, but more often than not you'll just die, which isn't too bad. Since the checkpoint is moving, you don't lose much time. Just before this section is one of the larger pits of gas. Sometimes if you jump into it, when you respawn you'll fall into one of the falling platforms, and you'll have a chance of getting a big fling. It doesn't happen often at all, so it's not really worth going for in a full run. The rest is pretty straightforward. The ending has a little dialogue jump, but even that isn't very necessary because of the door. If you're feeling extra risky, there is a way to skip the door that saves a couple of seconds. Once you reach the end of the second bomb in the ground here, you can turn around and jump into the gas, and you'll respawn high enough to get on top of the heart at the end. From here you can quickly jump onto Don Lu, and then do another jump over the wall and skip waiting for Frida to fall into the heart. The amount of risk isn't really worth how much it saves, so you should pretty much never do this in a full run, unless you get it really consistent somehow. That's pretty much everything Skulldozer has to offer. We'll see you next time in Boomtown, which has pretty much the first really important skip to get good at. See you later.